What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream. And this will be my Twins series recap and my Tigers series preview as coming out of the All-Star break. I was unsure how the Indians were going to start the second half. I was hopeful that we can get started on the right foot, jump out and take this series, gain even more ground on the Twins. But it seems as if the break came at the worst time for the Indians because, of course, we ended it on the road in Baltimore, Kansas City, and Cincinnati. We lost 2 of 3 to the O's, got criticized for it, lost 13-0 2 straight games. Bieber comes out against Baltimore, freaking shuts them down. And then we go into Kansas City, a place that has been our, I guess you could say, a house of horrors over the past couple of years. And even this year, earlier this year, we went to Kansas City. We got swept. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam, bam. One of the games being a walk-off. That was ugly. But we went in there and we did damage, did a lot of damage. In fact, one of the pitchers we faced in that series is now traded as Homer Bailey went to the Oakland A's. So we will not be seeing him anymore this year. Low-key, that's a good sign because low-key, he kind of had our number aside from that last game that we faced him. But then, of course, we swept the Royals. We went to Cincinnati for 2, and we did a lot of damage against them, especially that last game where Trevor Bauer just did his thing. Trevor Bauer was masterful. 11 runs scored. He even got a hit. How about that, huh? I think he only allowed like 4 hits. 11 runs scored for us. 1 run on 4 hits. Dominance. So, heading into the All-Star break, we have the Twins coming out. During the break, I was like, okay, breaks here. Let the squad rest up. Let's come back. Let's take this series against Minnesota. And then we got the Tigers. But apparently they fell asleep. Well, I mean, it's not like we got shut down in any of these games. It's just that things happened that just cost us. Like, in this one, game 1, of course, the starting matchup was Mike Clevinger. Yeah, Mike Clevinger making his first start at home since April when he got hurt. His last start at home was when he got hurt. And he faced Cal Gibson. And at the start, it looked like the Indians were going to hold on. They scored first. Yeah, the Twins scored first with a Nelson Cruz ding-dong. And they were up 1-0 for a couple innings. Didn't do anything in the second and third. First, second, third for us. Second and third for them. And then the 4th inning comes. They don't do nothing. And then the 4th inning comes for the Indians, and we finally break through. Thanks to a Carlos Santana homer, and then Roberto Perez 2-run single down right field. He went, I believe, oppo, which I know Roberto is very good at going oppo. He's done that a couple times this year. And we were up 3-1, looking good. I'm like, okay, let's just keep this going. Get into the 9th. Let's get into the 8th. Let's bring out Whitgren and then Hand, and then let's shut the door on these bums. So, top of the 7th comes around. It's looking like we were going to shut down close them down in that inning. And, Max Kepler, who seemingly is like the scourge of our existence right now. I hate him so much. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Well, he beat out a play at first, and that just from that point on, it was just an ugly inning. They cut it to a 1-run lead, and then Jorge Polanco, right after, hit an RBI double, scoring 2 runs, giving him the lead. And then, just for a little insurance, they scored Mitch Garver ding dong to center field, and that would be it. That would be it. If you're wondering what the Indians did in the bottom of the ninth, Jordan Luplow came in for Bobby Bradley, and he flew out to right field. Bowers came in, struck out. Perez came in, called out on strikes. That was our 9th inning. We were down by 2. That was bad. That was bad, and a lot of it is because of errors. Nick Goody, I believe, this was the game where he forgot how to field, and it was in that 7th inning. Started off good. Arise to line out the 3rd. Sano got on. Freaking Nick Goody couldn't field. Freaking dude was bumbling around out there. He forgot how to field. So Sano's on base. Then they walk Adrianza. And then Buxton flies out. They bring in Oliver Perez, and Lindor made a good play. He was just a little slow getting the ball to first. And Kepler beat it out, and that scored a run. We thought the inning was over. The inning could have easily ended before that, but he pretty much caused that inning to be trash. He fields that cleanly and collapsed. Cruz walked. They finally get Gonzalez to strike out. And that was it. They had to bring in Whitgren, too. Flames. So, Indians lose game 1, 5-3. Little gets the win. He's 2-0. Loss goes to Perez. He's 2-2. Rogers gets the save, his 13th save of the year. In terms of how the starters did, Gibson went 3 2/3 innings. 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks, and a ding-dong given up, of course, to Santana. Clevenger went 5. It seems like that's kind of how far he's been going. They've been keeping him on like a pitch count lately, getting him up to speed as time goes along. 5 innings. I think he was right around like 90, 80 pitches again. In fact, Clevenger was at 92. So he was kind of getting up there. 44 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 Ks, 1 homer. Fantastic stat line. It's just that Goody freaking just botched it. And then Perez botched it. And then Tyler Clippard, who over the last couple outings, he's been exposed as, he's kind of coming back down to earth. I thought, okay, this guy's actually good. Well, people slandering him. I'm like, this guy's actually good. What are you talking about? Now I see why Yankees fans hated him so much. And I always called him a nerd because those glasses make him look like a nerd. He looks like almost angry nerds. Like, he always has his head buried in a book. I mean, he's all right. I mean, epic garbage. I've seen worse. Neil Ramirez. Oh, he's way worse. Oh, hell no, man. Clippard is miles better than freaking Neil Ramirez. Oh, man. Don't even get me started. But, yeah, it could be worse, Could be freaking Neil Ramirez. Ugh. God, never forget. He was on our staff a while back. Ooh, they just gunned him down at home. Wow. Damn. Dodgers just gunned down a runner at home. How about that? Bruh. Crazy. Freaking Devers got gunned down at home. Eesh. Wow. How about that? Damn, he wasn't even going really towards the base. He was kind of veering away from it. So yeah, he was done. He was a dead duck. Dead duck Devers. Dead duck Devers. Oh well. So game 2 of the series, Jake Odorizzi coming off the injured list against Trevor Bauer. And we would once again find out that Max Kepler is Trevor Bauer's daddy. Max Kepler owns Trevor Bauer's soul. Literally, first pitch he sees, first at bat, boom, home run. And I'm like, of course. Of course. So it's 1-0 Twins. You know, of course. It's got to be freaking Kepler, right? Of course. I freaking hate him. I hate him. Like, trash. You know, and it's like Bauer. He was kind of acting a little wild there for a bit. It looked like he was forcing stuff. Like he's trying to establish stuff, and they were hitting it. You know, and they scored a run in the first, and then they blanked us. Top of the second, Jake Cave comes up, boom, hits a freaking homer. 2-0, 1-0, 2-0 Twins. And then, oh look, it's Max Kepler again. What does he do? Boom, freaking hits another one. And if you watch my stream from last night, you saw how mad I got. I was like, stop throwing meatballs to this guy. They were all in the same area, too. Although the last time we faced them, and he did that, pitches were kind of low. Now they were kind of like up in the upper part of the zone a little bit. And yeah. So it's 3-0, of course. And bottom of the second comes. Indians finally respond. Jose Ramirez hit what I thought was a routine fly ball. I thought it was routine. And it just kept going and going and going and going. Before I know it, it goes over the wall, right by the foul line. That's why if you watch my stream from last night, I'm like, that can't be a homer. I thought that was going to be a routine fly ball. That's why I didn't really give you guys a legit, an amazing home run call, because I didn't think it was a home run. Off the bat, it looked good, but I didn't think that was going to actually get out, and it did. So 3-1. Royals. 3-1 Twins. And I'm like, okay. That's all in the first 2 innings as well. A lot of runs scored. A lot of homers. Everyone was scored via homer. And it would remain like that until the 7th inning, when finally the assassin strikes as Bobby Bradley, what I believe the longest home run of the year for the Indians, 457-foot bomb to the back of the lower deck. I think it was like standing room only. He hit it to the standing room only area in the very back by the concourse. And just think, a few pitches before that, Santana looked like he was going to launch one. Nah, caught at the warning track. Ramirez comes up, looked like it was gone. Nope, it died at the warning track. It's like Bradley's like, okay, I see these guys. They can't get out. Watch this. I mean, I knew this guy had a monster swing. I knew he had a powerful swing. I just wanted to see him get a hold of one just to see how far it'd go. 457 feet. Damn. I was amazed. I mean, oh my God, this guy's got power. Just think if he hit it like on a strictly like humid day. Oh, that would have been probably a 500-footer. Because on a humid day, bro, on a hot, humid day, the air is like thin and the ball just launches out. Like in Cincinnati or Arlington. That ball would be gone. It'd be long gone. Because it's, always hot over there in Texas, bruh. Man. But after that, I'm thinking, yeah, we have a chance. We just need the bullpen to actually do something. And of course, they didn't do a damn thing. Top of the eighth comes next half inning, literally right after Bradley homered to cut it to 3-2. Cave comes up, RBI double, scores 2 runs. I believe that is because Mercado misplayed a ball. And then I think that was Mercado. No, that wasn't Mercado. I think that was the game before, too. I'm not sure, but Mercado did misplay on a ball, though. Yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible. It's like he thought the ball was coming shorter, but it just kept going, and he just couldn't stay underneath it. So, Cave scores, and not Cave scores, but Arise scores, and then Scope scores 5-2. I'm like, yep, it's over. It sucks to say, but it's like, yep, it's over. And then just for the coup de grace, Marwin Gonzalez was put on a sac fly. So we lose game 2 by a final score of 6-2. Once again, bullpen kind of got rid of, they gave up the ghost. Odrizzi got the win. He's 11-4. Bauer gets the loss. He's 8-7. And it's funny, though, because despite the fact that Bauer gave up even more homers to Kepler, I think he gave up, 2 to Kepler today. He was actually good any other time against anyone else but Cave, which is great. Odrizzi went 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 2 Ks, and a dinger. Bauer went 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all homers, 2 of them from Kepler, his daddy, 3 walks, 11 Ks, and 3 homers. Man. And then the bullpen comes in, and everyone's good. Olson actually did not suck. And then guess who? Tyler Clippard comes in. This freaking bum. He's turning into a bum right before our eyes. 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 Ks. He pretty much gave up. He was responsible for those 2 runs scored from the Cave after the home runs. And then Cole came in there and gave up a run himself, and that was it. So heading into this final game, we have the slump buster Shane Bieber on the mound, all-star game MVP against Jose Barrios. Now, in this game, things were different. It looked a little bit like Barrios wasn't on his A game to start. He was kind of off a little bit, and we really couldn't make him pay. We only scored 3 runs against him. Honestly, man, but against this Twins team, you got to score more than like 5. You got to put up like 5+ runs against these guys. Because they score 5 or more, man, they are damn near unbeatable. They bludgeon you to death. Like, some teams will get very aggressive on the base paths. They'll steal bases, These guys, they're like, well, they don't steal. We want to make it slow and painful. Bludgeon you to death. I mean, damn, bro. Stuttering. Ugh. They take a sledgehammer and just beat your skull in until it turns into mush. Constant. They don't stop. Like, they live off the ding-dong. Literally, like, the twing-dongs. I can't even, it doesn't sound right. Donga-soda twins. I don't know. Ding-dong soda. Stupid. I suck. Boo! Well, anyways, in this game, we actually got ahead and got on Barrios a little bit. And we got the scoring started with Jose Ramirez, who scored Santana on a grounder to right. And that was a very good hit by him. 1-0. And then they had chances. Oh, yeah, the Twins had chances. We escaped. Thank God. You know? And then bottom of the fourth comes up, and Greg Allen got a base hit through a gap, scores Bowers. Tyler Naquin saw that and it's like, okay. I see what you did there, Greg. All right. I like what you did there. Watch this. He does the exact same thing, pretty much. He does the exact same thing. And it's 3-0. And I mean, looking at like how each inning went for us against the Twins, like first inning went flawless, pretty much. Got Kepler to strike out. Everyone's like, yeah, he's not Bieber's daddy. And then Polanco grounded out, Cruz singled, and then Arias flied out. Arias, that's how I say his name, Arias, flew out. Inning number 2, Garver struck out, Gonzalez singled, Sano struck out, Cave grounded out. Good inning, good start so far. Third inning, Scope grounded out, Kepler grounded out, Polanco grounded out. That's easy. Like what? How long did that take? Like 5 pitches? Like it did not take any time at all. Legit. Top of the fourth, again, easy inning. Cruz called out on strikes. Arias flew out. Garver struck out. Fifth inning comes up. Gonzalez doubled. Sano called out on strikes. Cave and Scope flew out and grounded out. Easy. No big deal. Killing it. Sixth inning comes up. Kepler struck out swinging, and there's a wild pitch. Yeah, ball got through. He struck out, but it didn't count. And then you're like, all right, I see how that is. Polanco grounded into a double play. So there's 2 outs. And then Nelson Cruz struck out. And then, again, the freaking 7th inning. Like I said, the 7th inning has been a bugaboo for us this entire series. As it got started with a walk, and then got a little controversial. As Mitch Garver was hit by a pitch, even though it looked like on TV that it hit the nub of the bat, like the very knob of the bat in the bottom. Almost like what happened to Lonnie Chisenhall in 2017 against the Yankees. You know, they thought it hit, he was hit by a pitch. And Sanchez from the Yankees said that he heard it hit the knob of the bat. But unlike us, Girardi didn't challenge it. He didn't challenge it. If he would have challenged it, they probably would have gotten it out. You must forget about that. Girardi did not challenge it. He looked at it, but no. He decided not to challenge it, and that turned out to be a bad decision. Although it wouldn't hurt them in the series, of course. Choking. Trash. But, yeah, this time around, Tito challenged it because they said he was hit by a pitch. Looked like it just hit the knob of the bat. But no, they said he was hit by a pitch. Right in the hand. Went to first. And then you had 2 on. Gonzalez got a single. Bases are loaded. You can't put anyone anywhere. Miguel Sano singled. Yeah, Gonzalez singled to score a run. Then Sano singled. And the bases are loaded. And then Jake Cave comes up. Same thing. Hit by pitch. Now, this one is, again, they reviewed it. And they said it was a foul ball, but I thought it was going to be foul. But no, they said he was hit by a pitch. And 3-2. And then Scope struck out. Perez comes in for Bieber. And then the inning continues. Max Kepler singled on a fly ball to center field. Ties the game. And I'm like, oh, God, here we go. We're going to lose. And they got Polanco to strike out. And Simber came in, got the most clutch out there, struck out Nelson Cruz. And then next inning comes around. Lindor grounded out. Kipnis struck out. And as usual, just Carlos Santana comes up, freaking hits the most clutch home run I've ever seen. Gives us the lead, 4-3, his 21st home run of the year. And then Bradley struck out, and that would be enough because eighth inning would come up. Cimber would continue to be clutch. He would retire the side. Mercado came in for Bradley, and then Jake Bauers went to first base. Arias doubled. Garver grounded out. Marlon Gonzalez lined out, and then Sano struck out. 1-2-3 inning. And then Brad Hand comes in the ninth. And Adrianza reached on a fielding error by Kipnis, of course. Can't go a game without an error. After that, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Nasty Brad Hand is back. I love it. He low-key sandbagged until the second half of the season. That's brutal. That's a brutal way to do it. But, I mean, damn, bro. I guess he low-key needed the rest. But, yeah, Indians take the third game. They salvage the series, avoid the sweep. We win 4-3. Cimber gets the win, 5-2. May gets the loss, he's 3-2. Hand, well, he got the save, his 24th of this season. And in terms of how each pitcher did, Barrios went 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks. Bieber went 6 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. There was a period where he did not give up a walk in like 3 outings, it seemed like. He was nasty. And the bullpen was actually nasty too. Perez did his thing. Cimber, of course, as you know, definitely did his thing. And then Hand comes out here and just abuses the Twins lineup. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. That was it. Indians take 1 of 3 against a very good Twins team. And now we welcome in the Tigers. I guess you could call them the MLB's slump buster because when you're struggling and you face the Tigers, you usually use them to get right. So for this series, here is what the pitching matchups are expected to look like. Of course, they're subject to change. You know, injuries and trades possibly going down. Who knows what's going to happen? But not necessarily on our side, but their side. Game 1 will be Daniel Norris, who's 2-8, 4.96 ERA, and 71 strikeouts. Not very good. Going up against Adam Plutko, who makes his return to the starting rotation. Spent the last week or so in the bullpen. Got 1 outing against Baltimore, and from that point on, we didn't see him again. And, yeah, of course, that game against Baltimore, we were getting the tires blown off us, so they used him to kind of eat up innings and save the bullpen, which turned out to be pretty good because we wouldn't see him again. Plutko 3-1, 4.95 ERA, and 26 strikeouts. Not bad. Game 2, we're expecting Zach Plazak to be called up for this game. Reminder, he was actually sent down to get work in during the All-Star break. We expect him to be back for that game. And I don't know who he'll be facing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Game 3 will be Spencer Turnbull, 3-8, 3.59 ERA, and 85 strikeouts, going up against Mike Clevenger, who's 2-2 with a 3.99 ERA and 46 strikeouts. And then Game 3 will be Matthew Boyd, 6-7, 3.95 ERA, and 152 strikeouts, going up against Trevor Bauer, who is 8-7, 3.65 ERA, and 160 strikeouts. And then after this, we will head to Kansas City. Well, I'm sorry, no, they'll head here. They'll come back here. And we'll have a 3-game series against them. So talk about that series when it comes around. But, yeah, it's officially hugwash season. we'll see what happens over the next about 18 days now, and I should see the Indians at least make one or two moves, probably for a power bat, maybe a couple pitchers. I wouldn't mind a bullpen pitcher. Maybe a starter, depth starter or something. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Hopefully we can right the ship and beat up on the Tigers. How about that? I would love that. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's check the chat real quick. Nothing going on in there. I'm Crazy Dog 99, and I will see you tomorrow for Tigers Indians. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Tribe, and I'm out.